Hello friends, Kolhapur Municipal Corporation's Yeshwantrao Chavan KMC College Kolhapur. I am Dr. Sanjay Pandit Kamble, Assistant Professor, Department of English. Today I am here to discuss with you a very simple and very easy, or you can say that most discussed part of the grammar, which is very much important for development, for improving our English, or to improve our spoken English. And the title of this part which we are going to discuss, or which I am going to discuss with you, that is known as a verb. Especially my concentration is on auxiliary verb. So just start. What is a verb? We already learned this verb. There are part of speech, and from that part of speech we have already learned what is a verb. But I'm going to discuss here. I'm going to define the word verb. The word verb is called action word. Whatever the action you do, or what kind of activities you do, that all these things can be included in the verb. There are two types of verbs. One is main verb and another is auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb means helping verb. When there is no main verb in the sentence, or there is the absence of main verb, the auxiliary verb or the supplementary verb plays the role of verb in the sentence. So, though it is a grammatical part of the English language, English communication, it's very simple. For last so many years, I think from fifth standard, we have been teaching and learning this. You can say that concept, but the learning the theory, learning that theoretical information is not enough for development of our English, or use of our English, until and unless you use that theory in the practice or in your day-to-day life situation. It cannot be called as a knowledge. I'll give you one example. Suppose you are trained how to swim in the tank. How to swim in the tanks. Theoretical information is taught in the class, that you have to move your hands, you have to move your legs, and you have to, you can say that you should not keep quiet in the water. Suppose you are left in the water for swimming purpose. This is the information. And when you are actually pushed in the water, anywhere, maybe a well, maybe a you can say that river, and if you do not that information, if you do not use that information in your practical life, you cannot survive like that. We know the theoretical information, we know that we understand English, we read English, we sometimes listen English, we write English, but we cannot speak from you can say that that confidence level speaking English is very low of our students. There are certain students, there are certain, you can say that people, men, women, they are knowing everything about the English, but they are not using. The use of that theoretical information in our day-to-day life situation is very important, and then you can say that that information can be transferred into you can say that knowledge. So today my concentration, my aim, my objective is to concentrate on what is auxiliary verb and how it is used, how we can use in our day-to-day life situation. Auxiliary verb can be defined as a helping verb. It is auxiliary verb, and these auxiliary verbs are also divided into two parts, or two types of auxiliary verbs are there. One is primary auxiliary and secondary is modal auxiliary. Modal auxiliary we will discuss in the later video. Now we are going to discuss here only about primary auxiliary. Primary auxiliaries are also divided into three parts. Number one, that is to be. This to be is also divided into two parts. That is MR is for the present tense and was were for the past tense. To do, do, does for the present tense, and did for the past tense. To have, has for the present tense, and had for the past tense. Now let us see how we can use these auxiliary verbs in our day-to-day life situation. Suppose you are in we are in the present situation, and what we are, you want to say something about yourself. You can use these auxiliary verbs, that is am or is, like this. I am a teacher. Okay, I am a teacher. You are a student. He the teacher. She the student. She is whatever it may. You can use these am or is for the present situation. Whatever you are in the present situation. I'm not asking you what you were in the past. I'm asking you what you are at exactly. I'm a manager. I'm a professor. I'm a teacher. Okay. He is a teacher. He is a manager. She is a manager. She is a, you can say that she is a beautiful, whatever it may be. If the nouns are in a singular, then you can use is. Am is an auxiliary verb which is used only for the I pronouns. Okay, I am. Otherwise, it is not used. Are and is, they are used. You can say that frequently or most of the time. Am exception for I. Okay, so let us see. There are number of example what you are exactly when you are telling something to anybody else, when there is a group discussion, when there is a occasion, when there are day-to-day life situation where you want to speak about yourself. I am a student, I am a teacher, I am a daughter, I am a boy, I am a, you can say that what you are exactly while telling this fact, while telling these things, you can use am or is. Suppose you want to say, but it is not about your present situation. You want to talk about your past, you can say that professions, like that. I was a student. At present, I am a professor, I am a teacher. But once upon a time, I was a student. So I can use, you can say that was. And if it is singular, you can use was for all. I was, he was, she was, it was, they were. Now for the, you can say that plural, you can use were auxiliary verb, like that. We were a students, we were a teacher, we were, you can say that naughty, we were school going boys, we were naughty boys, we, what you were in the past. At present you are not like that, but in the past you were like that. So you can use was were for the past tense, and mr is for the present tense. The use of these auxiliary verbs give you, you can say that a lot of confidence while using, you can say that English is a one of the easy language, but our forefathers, our you can say that earlier generations, they have made, you can say that phobia of such kind of things, especially grammar. Let us see. We already discussed about the auxiliary verb. Now another auxiliary verb which we are going to discuss here, to do. Do is, in my opinion, do, does, did, they are dummy auxiliary. I'll give you an example. Before that, we will discuss about how to use that do, does, and then we will discuss about how it is, you can say that dummy auxiliary. Do, whatever you are doing, you are playing, you are dancing, what kind of situation in the present scenario, in the present situation, whatever you are doing, you can use do and does. For he, she, it, you can prefer, or you have to use, this is a grammatical rule. For he, she, it, for this only you can use does, like this. He plays, does he play? Okay. She plays, does he play? Does she play? Does she play? Like that. It plays, does it play? So like that you can use does. Did is used for past tense. I did, I used to. Now my focus is on that. I told you already that do, does, did is an auxiliary which is known as a dummy auxiliary, duplicate auxiliary. Why it is called as a duplicate auxiliary? It is substitute. There are two occasions in which in the grammar, or you can say that in the tense, there is a no verb, there is a no auxiliary verb used in these two types of situations. And suppose if you want to make that sentence negative, either negative or interrogative, or you can say that yes no type, you can use that do, does, did to making that sentence or those sentences either negative interrogative in a past and in a present situation. Only in simple present tense, what I say, in a simple present tense these do and does are used, and in the simple past did is used. I will give you one example. I play. I play a cricket. Suppose I want to make this sentence negative. I play not. I play not not play cricket. This is grammatically wrong. You can say that use, or it is. It can't be. It cannot be called as a sentence. Suppose if you want to make this sentence interrogative or yes no type, or you can say that negative. How you can make simple way? I play cricket. You can make the negative. I do not play cricket. So here there is no auxiliary verb in the sentence. This is a simple present tense, and in this simple present tense there is no auxiliary verb in the sentence. But we want to make this sentence negative. I make this I do not play this I do not play cricket. He plays cricket. He does not play the cricket. Suppose these two sentences you want to make it interrogative or yes no type. Yes no type means the answer of this question is always yes or no. Okay. I play cricket. Do I play cricket? Does he play cricket? So there is a question mark. The answer is always yes or no. Another example of the did. So did is used in simple past tense, and suppose you want to make that sentence negative or interrogative. In the same way, how we use do, does, in the same way past we can use in the past tense. I give you one example. One example is that I played cricket. I played cricket. In this sentence, you may not find or 100% there is a no auxiliary verb. But if you want to make this sentence negative, म्हणजेच मराठीमध्ये हे वाक्य तुम्हाला नकारात्मक बनवायचं आहे, तर तुम्ही हाऊ यू कॅन मेक दिस सेंटेन्स इनटू निगेटिव्ह फॉर्म. सो लेट अस सी. आय प्लेड क्रिकेट. I did not play cricket. Ed already gone. Instead of ed, I use did. Suppose you want to make this sentence interrogative, yes no type. Interrogative means yes no type. The answer of this question is always yes or no. Okay, so you can use this. Did I play cricket? Did he play cricket? Did she play cricket? Did they play cricket? Whatever it may be, there is a question mark, and the answer of this question mark is always yes or no. So that do, does, did is called as a dummy auxiliary. Why it is called dummy auxiliary? Because when there is a no auxiliary verb in the sentence, two situations are there. In two situations you can use this dummy auxiliary to make these sentences either negative or interrogative. That is simple present and simple past. Okay, now the next auxiliary verb is to have. The next auxiliary verb is to have. To have means having in your possession. I have a pen, I have a pencil, I have a book, I have a mobile. What you have in your possession, you want to say, you want to tell, you want to narrate, you want to show, whatever it may be, whatever is in your possession, you want to show to the world, you want to show to the society, you want to show to your friends. While showing these things, you can use this, you can say that have, has, and had for the past. Okay, in the present situation, in the present tense, you can use have and has. For the past, you can use had. Okay, just see. I have a car, I have a bungalow, I have a book, I have a pencil, I have a pen, I have a mobile, I have, you can say that whatever you have. Suppose you want to say that third person is there, he has, she has, you can refer the name like Sachin has. Okay, Pradeep has, something like that. When you are using the third person, you can use has. And for all the, you can say that pronouns and proper nouns, for the past you can use had. He had a car, I had a car, I had a bungalow, means it was in the past. It may not be possible in the present. Like that, if you able to use these, you can say that auxiliary verbs in the course of time, you will get confidence, and confidence level will increase, and automatically you can say that you will learn so many things. And grammar is a scientific study of the any language, but English, while talking about the English, we have to see how we can use these auxiliary verbs. Here are some examples are given. To be, am, are, is, was, were. I am a teacher, you are a student, he is a principal, he was a typist, they were professors. Okay, do, does, did, like. I do my job, he does his work, he did his duty. To have, has, had. He has a car, they have a flowers, he had, she had, they had, etc. So if you get the confidence, this is a very simple topic. Actually, our students, they are facing so many problems of spoken English, and it is one of the hurdle that they are unable to use this auxiliary verbs. In my next video, you will come to know, or we are going to discuss about modal auxiliary. So with this, you can say that I hope you will learn, I hope you will get confidence, and automatically in the course of time you will come over all your difficulties of spoken English. Suppose you want to speak English, you must try whatever I am, you can say that delivering, teaching, or sharing with you. Using this information, using this data in your day to life situations, you can come over all your difficulties. I am sure that effort can grow plant even on the rock. So this is my smallest effort for my student, for my friends, for my, you can say that those who are aspiring, or those who are wishing to speak English, those who are wishing to be a good speaker in English. If they follow this method, if they follow this methodology, in the course of time, within, I think, 1 month, you will get a lot of kind of confidence, and you will come over all your difficulties of speaking English or spoken English, and you will speak English. I hope your active participation, I hope your active, you can say that suggestions, I hope your suggestions, I am expecting your comments, I'm expecting your, you can say that whatever lacunas, whatever drawbacks are there in my teaching, in my learning. So your comments, your suggestions, they are most welcome, and I, you can say that I will try to address them immediately. With this, I take your leave. Once again, I appeal to you, if you like my video of spoken English, please like it, share it to your friend circles, and give me some compliments. I am hoping for the compliments. With this, I take your leave. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much.